Right, so this is about superpowers, or advanced settings if you like, for elements to delay visibility onto the screen and or add animation. This is really good fun. So let me just quickly, this is my headline. Oops, if I can type right. And then I shall put another one in. Other headline. So what I'm doing here is just putting some stuff on the page. Just duplicate that and the last headline. And we'll put it in, make it a font, make it a font. And a font. I'll give it some colour. Red, and I'm just making this up really just to make it a bit of fun. We'll make it bigger. Perhaps that big. Bigger and bigger. Add a bit of space in between the two. Right, and this is my page. So let's save that. Right, so when you click on any element, you get this little superpower button. And superpower gives you the ability to change the delay, which will appear on screen, or so that's 2 seconds, for example, and combine it with animation. Let's just do delay first. So I'm setting my first heading to appear after 2 seconds. I'm going to set my second one 4 seconds. I can use a slider or I can type in a value. And 6. So if we just save that and preview that, let's have a little look at what that looks like. So 1, 2, there's the first one, there's the second one, there's the third one. So that's quite groovy in itself because, you know, it leads people's attention as they go into the page, helps them take what you want to say before moving on to the next thing. So that's delay. Animation is, if we edit it as superpower, we can choose an animation style. So all of these you can choose. So flash, and this is a little preview. So all you've got to do is choose it, shake, and save. Boom. Save it and reload. Shakes, the next one, and the next one. So let's just go back in here, edit this to make it appear automatically. The next one we're going to appear after, well, let's just make it 1 second for now, and we'll make it do an and finally one is a bit silly, rotate. And the last one, make it 3 seconds, and we'll do a sliding in. Actually, what a quite good one is light speed in. Save. Right. So this is a combination of delaying and animation. Refresh. First one comes in. Boom. Shakes. Rotates. And light speed. Really great. Now, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Use these with caution. You can go a little bit crazy. So use them to bring attention to perhaps one element that if people are on a long page, you want to grab people's attention, so give it a shake or whatever. They only animate when they appear on screen. So if it's further down the page, when they scroll down to the element, if it's got animation, then it will kick in. Unless, of course, you have delay, in which case you've got to take that into account as well. The other good thing about delays are for webinars, for example, where if you've got a video saying, if you watch this, the download button will appear below. Otherwise, they could just click on the button and get it and not watch the video. Perhaps your webinar is aiming to get them to sign up to a course. So the payment form would be there from scratch. But in the video, you say at the end of the video, if you don't want the course, don't worry, I'll give you my free whatever. And the button will appear below. And if you've got a video 5 minutes long, after 4 minutes and 50 or whatever, boop, the button can appear. So I'll just quickly add a button, for example. Add a button on the button. So we'll make that delay, well, I'll make it 10 seconds, and then it will appear. Now, yeah, you could bounce it in if you want to. Boink. And we'll save that, refresh it. So that will appear after 10 seconds. So your video would play. It would say at the end, after blah blah blah, the button will appear. If you want the course, sign up below and go for it. You do your sales pitch, and if not, after 10 seconds and they've listened to your video, boom, then the button appears. That's delaying animation. Have fun. Be careful. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. So use it as a conversion tactic. Don't put, if you want to break the rules, go for it. But think twice before you animate everything on your page.